Hello everybody. So I am back again today with another makeup get ready with me makeup for the middle-aged. And look at this blemish. Oh my gosh, this is so not cute, everybody. And it seems to be accentuating my facial flaw that I have right now. So I already have this like jowl thing going on. See this side versus this side. So and then this bump, it seems like it's making it worse. But I have hope for this to kind of like go back to its regular look eventually. So what happened? Gosh, that's really pronounced today. It seems to look worse on camera than it does in the mirror. But anyway, I have to go on. Can't hide in the house. I gotta keep going. So anyway, what happened there? Getting everything all set up. And I'm moving fast again today, so forgive me. Eventually, I'm gonna have this all laid out, but this is basically like a how to do it quick anyway. So, but what happened to my face is basically that, let me go ahead and get started with my primer. Basically, what happened with my face is I had like a deep infection in one of my teeth for a long time, and I didn't know it. And I needed a root canal. And I had been to the dentist and everything. And then the dentist referred me to like a ear, nose, and throat doctor because I had this pain over here and swelling and all this stuff. And it's really weird because he took x-rays and he didn't detect it. And so this went on for like over a year for sure with the swelling in my face, but the pain is what drove me to the EMT. So, I'm sorry, ear, nose, and throat, ENT doctor. So anyway, I started going there. I was put on like 3 different rounds of antibiotics, and it would seem to help while I was on the antibiotic, right? But then as soon as I would come off the antibiotic, it would go back to like its regular level of pain and everything within a short period of time. So I pretty much stopped going to the ENT because he basically told me that the swelling over there, after they did an MRI and everything, he said it's nothing dangerous and it was just something that had always been there. I said, they gave it a name. It was just like mysterious. So I'm like, okay. And then he talked about surgery, but he also talked about like all the different nerves and everything in your face. And he was like, yeah, I just, don't know that I recommend. He was like, I don't know that I recommend surgery because of the risk of operating over there. So here's some medicine for pain and everything. And you can just put this cream on your face for pain over there in that area. And I was like, wow, so we're just gonna rock with the pain and the pain medicine. So I basically ignored that and just you know, kept on going. And then I would, when I did have a lot of pain, I never put that medicine on my face. I would just take some ibuprofen, and that wasn't like on a regular basis. It was just, you know, just whenever it was just really nagging and annoying. So at some point I was like, you know what, I gotta go back to the dentist and take care of my teeth, because I hadn't even been for like the cleanings and everything. And I already knew my dentist told me that I needed to have a root canal on that tooth and a crown, but you know, I had so much pain in that area, he didn't want to mess with it. So, and he'd already looked and said I didn't have infection. So it's just like, wow, this is just so weird. So I went ahead and after one of my son's dentist appointments, I was like, you know what, I got to get my teeth clean. So hopefully I can get in here and get it done on one of these days when my mouth isn't, you know, bothering me. So I went ahead and scheduled for the cleaning, and on that day he was like, so how has your mouth been doing, you know, especially over here on this side? And so I told him whatever it was, and I said, it's really, you know, like right now basically it's okay, it's better than what it was. I said, you just have to kind of be careful because I have this swelling over here at the top of my gum. And so he was like, oh wow, really, let me see that. And I thought he had already seen it from the last times I was going in, but what I think I remember happening was that I was feeling a lot of pain in that area, and I had not realized that my gum was like swollen, because you have to really like look up there or put your finger up there in order to, you have to pull your teeth back, which I'm not going to do right now, but you have to really investigate to like see what's going on at the top of your, I think I felt it, but I didn't know it was actually like protruding at the top of my gum. And I guess he missed that, and like sending me to the ENT, he didn't see, I don't think we discovered that until I went to the ear, nose, and throat doctor, and my dentist never did see it. So when I was telling him about the swelling up there, he was like, you know what? So this is the part that I didn't show you because I already had it done, my eyebrow like fill in. So once I fill it in with my powders, my brow and eyeshadow that I use for my brows, this looks a little dark today, but it doesn't look too bad in my actual mirror. So back to the story. Hold on, I gotta find something first. So yeah, so when he, you know, sat down and, you know, looked up there at my gum, he was like, oh wow, I know what this is. He said, you're gonna have to go to a root canal specialist. He said, you have like, I think he called it a deep infection. And he said, does this like swell up and then go back down and then, you know, kind of come and go? And I said, yeah, that's exactly what it does. And he said, what it is, it has like a little opening in it. And he said, what that does is it releases, it's like a release valve for the infection. So there's my concealer that I put up there. to erase all the imperfections from the powder. And he says, yeah, that's like a little release valve that your body has made to release the infection. And I was like, oh, wow, that's weird, because I have actually pressed it and stuff before and seen that something will come out of it. I'm sorry, trigger warning for people that get grossed out easy. But I was just like, I didn't, I've been trying to tell people that it's there, doctors trying to tell you what's going on, and nobody seemed to have an answer for it. But I guess like it wasn't smelling or making my breath smell or anything like that. So I guess my sense of urgency kind of diminished once I went to the ear, nose, and throat doctor, and they told me, well, it's definitely nothing really serious, and it's just something that you may not want to operate on, because it's associated with a lot of risks, whatever is going on with your, side of your face. And the doctor did say that all of it was more than likely associated, but he just didn't tie it all together, So I'm gonna say, when I first started going to him, he asked me about the dentist, and then I said, well, my dentist sent me to you. So it was just a madness, as some of my UK people say. But anyway, so he said, yeah, this is an infection that you're gonna have to see a root canal specialist for, because he does root canals, but apparently not that kind. So he's like, yeah, you need to go and take care of this quickly, because the reason why it is, the pain, it's going up and down like that, swelling is going up and down, is because you have that opening in it. But if something ever clogs that opening, you ever get something stuck in there and that opening gets clogged, your face is gonna swell up really big, and you're gonna be in a lot of pain, and it's gonna take some time to get that worked out, so you don't want to keep going with this. It's a good thing that I saw it and we caught it and everything before that happened. So I was like, oh my gosh, okay, thank God. I finally figured out what's going on with my mouth and my face. So back to this thing. So actually, ever since I got that root canal, everything has been going down slowly. And I probably should have asked, could I have another round of that antibiotic? But I didn't think about that, and nobody offered it. But yeah, everything has been going down slowly but surely ever since I got it, ever since I got the root canal. Okay, ever since everything has been going down slowly. And certainly the pain is pretty much non-existent anymore, but it would just be really good if my skin can come back, because this area has been stretched out and for a long time. And you know, there's still like a little bit of swelling up in here, but it's going down. It's gotten smaller, and every time I kind of feel for everything, it's smaller, but it's not all the way gone. But even if it were all the way gone, I think my skin is just a bit like stretched out. It was really a problem for a long time. So I think that is probably the reason why this is like that. And I'm just hoping that I still have enough youthfulness to make this skin, you know, sort of like snap back. And once all the swelling is like completely gone, I will probably be looking at ways that I can do some sort of tightening over here, maybe laser. You know those infrared lasers. Maybe they can laser me on one side and pick this skin up a bit. But yeah, this is definitely it's definitely making it look more aggressive. It's already noticeable from one side to the other, but that bump right there is just making it look a lot more aggressive, especially on the camera, than it is looking at myself in the mirror. But yeah, if you ever have anything like that going on, just know that you need to have your dentist investigate further. If I would have known, I could have saved myself a lot of pain, time, and trouble. But I didn't know, and quite frankly, when something like that is happening, you get a little scared for your health and your life. I'm using this ColourPop palette again. So far I've used kind of like a light brown, and now I'm going in with a sparkly pink. So yeah, because you just don't know what's happening to you. And when the doctors don't know what's happening to you, you're like, well, you feel relieved when they rule out like the serious stuff, but then you still don't know what's going on. And so I'm just thankful that I went ahead and took followed the lead inside of myself, that I'm sure was the Lord, because this was probably getting ready to like act up. It really like act up in my face, you know? So I'm glad that I went ahead. I'm gonna go down a little bit with some of this. With some of this. And what do I want now? So yeah, I'm glad that I went ahead and decided, well, your teeth need to be taken care of no matter what is going on with your face and your gum and all this stuff. You still, you know, need to take care of your teeth. So I'm glad that I made that inner decision, because that is what led me to finding the answer of what exactly was going on. So yeah, so now I'm going in with this light. It's like a gold, like a sparkly gold, and you see how it's coming out on me. Might come out like looking truer to the color on someone else's skin, but on my skin, this is what we got. And it's this color here. That color, I've used this color and this color. Yep, those three. So, and I'll kind of do the arch first so it can be a little bit heavy on the color, and then I shade in the rest of it so it's not as dark. I'm just pulling it through, pulling it over, shading. I'm gonna wipe some of that off. And I'm gonna go back in with this. It's got the brown color on it because I like to darken this in the crease. And at the corner. There's that. And I'm sure I won't have time to show the finished look right here, but it'll be at the end. Okay, so that's it for the shadows. Now I'm going in with the concealer. I need some more concealer so bad. This is really, I'm scraping the bottom here. Oh, it might be finished. It might be done with me. Might be tired of me, y'all. Squeezing at this little bit of like remnant every day. I think this is the last squeeze. But I'll make this work because you know I have my other one too. Okay, I'm gonna put my concealer here and here. And I'm gonna be trying to think about where my powder is because I think I'd like to put some powder instead of that other cream. I put that there and a little bit here. And that's pretty much the only places that I down a little bit. Definitely on this blemish. And then I pull up, like I said, pull up. Under that eye really good. And pull, swing, more of a swing up, isn't it? And a press down. Swing up and pat. How about that? Pat down. Swing up, pat down. This one has more. Let's see if I can get a little bit more. I mean, this concealer has worked with me. By the time I get finished, it's gonna look like it was before they ever put concealer in it. I have milked it for every little bit of concealer that's in there. This one still looks better to me, but gotta move on. Now I had some powder. If I could find that powder, that would really be good. There's the powder. But it has been decided that those are not the ones. I saw somebody doing their powder yesterday and I was like, oh, I want to do powder instead of this other cream. I don't know why this is so stubborn to come out. But that bump. No bueno. Okay, now let's go ahead. I'm on the move. Got to get going, so. All right, this is my foundation. Nice big stroke on the forehead, down the sides of the forehead. Make sure there's enough there. come around my mouth. All right, see that? Okay, and then my little favorite blotter that's breaking down. I'm gonna come up. I'm going to come up higher now that I'm doing this so that people can see. And this is a new endeavor, a very new I think I used too much, y'all. I never have quite this look. Yeah, this is a new endeavor, me, you know, doing this Get Ready With Me. I've done it before somewhere, but I don't know if I took them down or it's been a long time whenever I did do a Get Ready With Me. I'm not sure if I did like whole makeup, but I do remember doing a Get Ready With Me before. I may have taken it down. So I know that I may not be doing this to the standards of makeup artist or somebody who's been doing this for a long time. But really, I'm just wanting to show my middle to upper age ladies that you can have a nice polished makeup look for every day you're going out of the house anyway. And even if you just like walking around in your house, looking at yourself, looking beautiful, you know, you can do that. But yeah, this is just to show that you can have a nice polished look when you're going anywhere relatively fast. Is that 14? Relatively quickly. Okay, it's gonna take you a little bit of time, but for the time that it's gonna take you, it's gonna last you all day. You're gonna feel really cool about yourself as you walk about. You're gonna turn a lot of extra heads. Gonna get more respect. And when I say respect, I just mean things like, you know, people looking at you and going, oh, let me get that door for you. Oh, hi. You know, oh, wow. I have gotten, of course, men don't, I think men admire a beautiful look, but they don't necessarily say, oh, your makeup is pretty. That's a woman thing. So I get the occasional woman to look at me and go, oh, your makeup is so pretty. And this is just in my everyday going about. This is not like going out on the weekend or, you know, anything like that. A lot of people just have like, kind of like a almost shocked look to see me. And we're gonna hope that's in a good way. That's how I'm taking it anyway. It's always a pleasantly surprised type thing. It's not like, oh, what's going on with her? It's more like, oh, wow. Even if they don't actually compliment my makeup, this is just a little nose contour thing that I try to remember to do. Now I'm going to spray a little set which is also something that I need to get more of. I really want to get the Milk Primer from Sephora. I love that primer. It's not something that I do every day, but I feel the need to put a little clear mascara on. My eyelashes have always been not the like coveted eyelashes. But sometimes I do this because they get like a little bit of shadow on them, and it's kind of more so to get that eyeshadowy powder off of them. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my cheap lipsticks. I think I was saying yesterday, I like my cheap lipsticks. I like my cheap lipsticks because they're not too creamy. I do like my lipstick kind of matte. And to kind of stay put. I really use it more for the line than anything else. And as a base, so yeah, as a line for my lips and as a base, then I'll go in. Sometimes I'll even blot a little bit of this off, but I'm gonna go in with a pink. Okay, and then a little bit of nude. Sometimes I'll put concealer here. It's a better nude than this nude lipstick that I have. And yesterday I put on gloss, but today I think I'm gonna just let it ride right there. Okay. All right, so here is my finished look without, now I'm gonna put on eyeliner and eyelashes. And like I was saying yesterday, I do the magnetic. So my eyeliner is also like the lash glue. But that's it. And my eyes will pop a whole lot more once I get this lighting isn't the best. But yeah, my eyelashes will pop more once I get the liner and lashes on. I do a top line and my magnetic lashes, and I think I'll do a ponytail today because this bun, it keeps hitting like the top of this roof of my car. And I'll show you guys the finished look. All right, thanks for riding with me. I will see you next time. Bye.